All right, here we go. Cream of the slop. Let's look at the lyrics. I didn't get it, like most of it. This was actually my, did you guys know? If you guys don't know, this is actually my original form, actually. This is the OG.
Creamy man, creamy Manjaro. Creamy man, creamy Manjaro. Full creamy man.
What is it about?
Creamy Manjaro.
What is Creamy Manjaro?
Creamy Manjaro. With cream. They say I spit so slop, but cream sits on the top. Don't
Okay.
click off, hey, just stop. It's full cream till you drop. Wash, clankers, booties pop. Manjaro, just a goofy prop. Cream foams that doesn't flop. All this algorithms pop. And it's the cream of the slop. Hit loops that never stop. Blow screen, yeah, praise the scroll. Cream sound, we lose control. The nonsense makes us whole.
You know what's funny is there's like these people, all they do is they camp fucking X, and anytime like an AI post goes up, here's the funny thing is, anytime an AI post goes up, they always comment on like, this fucking sucks, or like, this is terrible, you're shit, you fucking suck, you're the worst. They always have to like comment with that. But the funny thing is like them commenting on it only boosts the post and the algorithm, and it just makes it so they get more AI stuff. Did you know that? Because if you comment on something, it tells the algorithm that like you like to engage with that, so you'll just get more of it. So like they just keep getting more AI stuff, and then like it boosts, like it recommends the video more to other people. So it's like, I just don't understand. This is why every time they like do that, it just makes me kind of laugh a little bit.
Truth inside the low volcano totem pole. Let him ignite your soul. Hit like, yeah, that's the goal. Thanks for your time. I stole this strange attention hole. Now share to reach my goal. Creamy Manjaro. Creamy.
Wait, is he actually talking about that? About how when they're that like those people? I don't know. It could be just like I could just be reading too much into it.
Like Apollo, someone notice me. Creamy man, just like in follow with creamy man. Some say he's hollow, too spooky. Creamy man, easy to swallow, easy peasy. Creamy man, lactose Picasso, lemon squeezy. Creamy man, we're trapped in his lasso. He's creamy.
What is the creamy man though? This is so cool. Oh, yo, that was that's a base camp. Wasn't that base camp?
Creamy man.
Yeah, it's base camp. I love them.
Creamy man, made of gelato. Seemingly creamy man, no one that we know. Evidently, creamy man, me man torpedo. Heat seeking, creamy man.
Guys, what do you think, chat? Cat girls or bunny girls? What's the best? Cat girls or bunny girls? What do you think, chat? Cat, fox girls? The fox wasn't an option. I said cat or bunny.
Me man, gosh, he is neat on. Why chase the likes? Cause we're in sync when punchlines land just right. We trail.
This is so cool. I love it.
Our tiny campfire light, attention's ready for life on Earth.
The funny thing is if you actually do like AI stuff, it's like you really do see all the effort that people put into it, because you look at it and you're like, that would be such a fucking pain to do. You know, like if like you don't like mess with AI at all, it's like it's kind of hard to see like man, how would I even do that? Like sometimes they'll think that like, wow, how did he do that? How would I even do that if I had to do it?
With a grin, we live rent free in other hearts, so joy can wander in. Creamy man, wears only Prado. So bougie. Creamy man, memes are his motto. Native Fuji. Creamy man, don't look in his grotto. Seriously, creamy man in avocado. I'm steamy, so yeah, the reason's this. To brighten up our lives, to catch the feeling in a meme, so that the tribe survives. We post to pull the future close and shout, I saw it too. Creamy Manjaro says the art in fact is you. Creamy man.
I love this.
Manjaro. Creamy man. Manjaro. Full creamy, creamy man, creamy man, creamy Manjaro. Can't see me, creamy man.
Sapphire, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Monday Lane, for the bits as well. If you're interested, check out the pinned comment for lyric analysis. It's really good. Okay, I'll check it out. Like, I get that it's AI and stuff, and like people don't really see it that way. But like, if this isn't art, I don't know what is. You know, and like I don't even mean like in terms of, you know, the fully directed animation, fully directed drawing where every single specific thing is in its place. But what I mean is like the feeling and the meaning behind it. You know what I mean? Like it has a purpose. Like it has like a purpose, a vision. It has it has something to say. Does that make sense? So it's like I don't even know what art is at that point. If you're gonna say that this isn't art, when I feel like it has so much to say, you know.
Man, his fellows the jello. So jiggly.
Not everyone will understand that.
So jiggly.
So jiggly. I've realized that a lot of the people that don't like AI, they don't even know why they're completely incoherent. And well, it's not that they don't like AI. It's like I understand not liking AI. I don't understand the pure hatred of it because a lot of it is nonsensical and applies to other things. Like one thing I noticed a lot, like over my break, is there was a lot of discourse around Nero and Vettel, and people were absolutely fucking simping for Nero. And like, guys, I like Nero. I like AI. I can say that I like Nero because I don't have those qualms about AI, right? So like my worldview is consistent in saying that I like Nero. But like, I don't understand how you can be like, I love Nero so much, but like, fuck AI. I'm like, what are you even talking about? Right? And then they'll be like, oh, well, you know, generative AI art, it steals from artists. I'm like, well, where the fuck do you think Vettel gets the LLM from? Like, how the fuck do you think that Nero can talk? Because like, yeah, but you know, art is scraped off the internet. Yeah, well, everything she says is fucking scraped off the internet too. He made it himself. With what? With what data? How can she talk? How can she talk without scraping the data? How does she talk? He used chat. So you're telling me that she only trained off of chat? That seems kind of bullshit to me. I'm just being real. That seems a little bullshit. Yeah, like how does she have the ability to talk? I don't mean the specific Nero personality. So I can understand that Nero's personality itself was trained off of like maybe chat or maybe specific volunteered interactions or something like that. But her ability to talk at all, that's what I mean. There's no way that Nero is not 100% unpirated data. Well, I can see that Nero, it's possible that the personality is, I don't even know. Have you seen Flesh streamers because of her breaking the record? I mean, that's great. I'm glad she did that, honestly. Like, I like Nero. It's like I said, I've always liked Nero. I've always been pro AI. Her personality is probably based off of whatever Vettel fed her AI. Yeah, but what I'm talking about is her ability to speak at all. That's what I mean. Her ability to parse language. How is that possible? Where did he get that from? There's no fucking way that that's from chat interaction. Like, am I crazy for saying that? Like, I don't believe it. There's a video explaining it all. Use the chat, which is why she started being Turbo Hitler. Actually, you know what? I'm curious. Here's the thing I'm curious of. If we watch an old Nero stream, will she have any context to even be able to talk to chat? Because how could she possibly have a concept of what anything is without it being scraped? Do you know what I mean? Like, how is that even possible? Like, if you were to ask her a question, like how do you feel about Goku? Like, how would she even know what Goku was? I should watch a video on it because I'm kind of curious, but I find it difficult to believe that her entire language engine is like, none of it was scraped at all. Read your message. My thing, humans steal art to learn to draw. They steal art for references, yet no one hates humans for doing the same thing as AI. Yeah, I mean, I've made that point as well as AI. I totally agree with you on that, because how does anybody learn anything, right? Like people learn from seeing other art and then taking little bits of like different arts that they like and kind of mixing it together to make a new thing. And it's kind of always been like that forever, right? So like, I guess what's the difference? Is the difference that the eyes of the computer are not flesh and that the eyes of the computer are instead an input that you, like a file that you put into it? Is that the problem? I just don't understand it.
So jiggly. So jiggly. Song slaps bigly. Song slaps bigly.
I love bunny girls. Bunny girls are better than cat girls.
Song slaps bigly.
I hope they use AI. I hope they use AI for bioengineering so I can become a bunny girl. Thank you for the bearded ginger. Thank you so much. Thank you. Kind of base, but it's okay to be wrong. All right, let's see the thing here. All right, let's see this. Creamy Manjaro is a 10 million year old Martian volcano from the future. And after a long hiatus, he's back once again to remind you all, always remember to follow your creams unless they suck. Is it this thing?
Creamy Manjaro, he's a volcano. Spewing dairy cream, oh no, oh no. Nearing your tongue swings on sugary vines. Protein-free primate,
What the
sweet crimes.
The fuck is happening?
Lava milkshake, what? Luring mistake, what? Creamy Manjaro and
The AI has gotten so far in just like 1 year.
it's too late, too late.
Magma marshmallows, quish, banana na na napalm. Boom.
Primates made of dessert.
Why not?
Logic just got hurt.
So what?
Lava milkshake. Mirroring mistake.
What the fuck?
Creamy Manjaro and his fluffy mate.
Redacted?
Nonsense.
Okay.
Pure nonsense.
I know there's another one. I know there's another one, right? Like I know there's another song, but like I don't want to watch both of them on in one day. You know, like I don't want to watch both on one day. Like I want to save it, you know? I want to save it. Oh, here we go. Manjaro is just a goofy prop. The Will Smith eating spaghetti. Yeah, that one I get that reference. The Will Smith eating spaghetti was people used to benchmark AI by making Will Smith eat spaghetti to see if it actually understood who will. So it's multiple things. One, spaghetti is hard to do because there's a lot of noodles. There's a lot of noodles like in the actual dish. So it's like kind of like how does it physically handle all of those noodles and the physics, right? Because like spaghetti is like bouncy and like the way that you would eat it like is like physics intensive, so it would be like, can it understand the physics, right? And the reason why it's Will Smith, and you know obviously it started as a meme, right? But the reason why like Will Smith is used is because it lets you know, does the AI understand culture? Does it understand who Will Smith is? Yeah. Let's see, the real truth inside the lull, the key verse starts to end. Why chase the likes? Because we're in sync when punchlines land just right. That's true. That is true. That is true. That if yeah, when it hits and people hit the like, that means that a lot of people enjoyed it. Yeah, that's true. We trade a wink with a lull, a link our tiny campfire light. Intentions rent for life on earth, we pay it with a grin. We live rent free in others' hearts, so joy can wander in. Yep. So the reason is this: to brighten up our lives, to catch the feeling in the meme, so that the tribe survives. We post to pull the future close and shout, "I saw it too." You know, that's kind of interesting. I never really thought of it in that way. That
who the fuck is Leaflit?
That in the future, the memes of now. That's kind of deep, actually. I didn't really ever think about that. That the memes of now and the future are something that we can look back on and bond over and be like, you remember that shit? Kind of like how I can go back and say like, yo, anyone remember all your base? And like nobody will understand like what the fuck that is, right? But then it's like funny as fuck to like the people that like knew it back in the day, but like people nowadays wouldn't understand it. Yeah, like Harambe, like everything. They were all things that like you were there and you existed at that time, along with other people who also did, right? I guess the tribe. That's interesting. We live in an age of separation, not just past 10 years, not just Zoomers, but 40 years ago, the millennials, and to varying degrees, a lot further back with many other generations. This song is recognizing and celebrating the connections that are finally starting to form, whether lighthouses signaling each other, distant embers reigniting their own flame, or our tiny campfire light. Oh, I see, that's what it was about. A tribe is forming between those who had never had a tribe. And even with regards to AI Slop, it is incredibly optimistic because this was created by someone who actually understands the art for which the AI is being used as a tool. Someone who is not an artist will never be able to create something like this, thus the cream will rise to the top, because those who can only rely on the AI will only get slop. The last line I quoted, "The art is in fact you," isn't just some throwaway. It is a reconsideration of what art really is. Because something that provides a bit of distraction for time and is immediately forgotten, that's not great art, irrespective of how it was created or how much skill is on display. Great art changes the viewer, so the real art isn't seen on screen or canvas. It is seen in the effect it has on the human heart. Even if AI took over the generation of superficial art, the true artwork will never change. Damn, that shit's real, man. If you pour and enjoy, thank you for the bits as well. The same people who say AI art isn't art will say a modern exhibit of the literal trash can is intellectual expression. Yeah, it really is kind of... And see, the thing is even with a banana on the wall or with a trash can, like, I might just be like not knowing what the meaning is behind it. There might be meaning behind it, right? Maybe the meaning in of itself is, maybe it's like a meta commentary. It's possible, right? Like even there could be meaning in that. Even a banana on the wall can have meaning. The meaning is retarded. I mean, I don't know what could it be. I mean, if it's rage bait, that is meaning, right? There is meaning behind rage bait, behind like, you know, this is a commentary on the state of art right now. And so I taped a fucking banana on the wall and sold it for $1 million because that's the state that art is in, right? The artist to get a reaction. Yeah. And I think in the end, art is in the eye of the beholder. So, and because I think that people are right when they look at AI art and they're disgusted by it and they say that this is awful and I hate it, I'm repulsed by it. I think they are right in their own way. But then that's not to say that's the experience that every single person will have from it because of its subjective nature, right? Anyway, that's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. We do not get real art anymore. I don't know. I thought this was art. I thought this, in fact, like I think like with the context of like knowing this is a lot more profound, I think. Even if it is like kind of memey, like I think that's the point, you know? I think for me, art is in the communication and expression between people. I think that's what it is. I think I kind of agree. I'm sort of in the same school as Skyebrows when it comes to like what art is. I think it is in essence like communication. It's a form of communication. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like it a lot. Damn, I got all emotional from that. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Mr. Memetic. Thank you. Best memes resonate with the reality we live in. They reflect what we are collectively thinking and or feeling. Yep. I think that's why the left can't meme.